Yesterday I was asking mommy, I said, why is it that if you go to a necromancer, you go to the people that the gay stars, and you go to the gay stars and say, check my palm, what is going on with me? The man will hold your palm, look into your palm, and will tell you your name, will tell you your village, will tell you where you are. It has happened to me before. A man look at my forehead and say, your name is Dari, an Hausa man. He look at my forehead again the second time and say, your father's house is number 33 Kajola Street. I say, hold on, I'm coming. I ran from him. I spoke in tongue. I spoke in tongue for some times, and I came back. I said, come on, go ahead. He looked at my forehead. He looked at my forehead again. He couldn't say anything. There are gay stars. You look at your palm, they read your palm, they tell you your name. But why is it that you, a child of God, you cannot hold the hand of somebody and say your name is Brother Samuel? You can't look at anybody and say, last night you ate pounded yam before you go to sleep. You can't look at somebody and say you're about traveling. This journey you are embarking, God asked me to tell you, you will arrive safely and you return with joy. Why? But you can go to a stargazer, and a stargazer can tell you a little bit about yourself. Why? Because God expects you to tarry in the place of prayer. You cannot get revelation if you are not a praying person. It is from prayer you get revelation. You must have this character, quality, attitude as a worker, that I just have to pray. So one of your responsibilities is to pray. You pray for the pastor. You pray for the church members. Mention their name one after the other. Pray for them. Either you believe it or not, I have prayed for you today. I prayed for you. You pray for everybody. That is your role. Pray for Daddy Adeboye. Pray for all the board of trustees, all the regional pastor, continental pastor, provincial pastor. That is your responsibility as a worker. And this morning we have been told, say, praying with all prayers. We are to pray all manner. There is no limit to the prayer you are expected to pray. He said, pray in the spirit. What does it mean to pray in the spirit? You speak in tongue. You speak in tongue. That is how it is done. When you are walking on the street and you are speaking in tongue, demons, we say this one coming, it's different. They will park. They say, you better leave this one talking and it's coming. They saw one man that always speak in tongue every time one day, and they asked him, what do you normally say? Praying in the spirit, praying in the Holy Ghost. Prayer requires perseverance. Prayer requires discipline. 1 more minute, you are praying. 1 more minute, you are praying. 1 more minute. Something will say it's enough. Something will say go ahead. Prayer requires perseverance, endurance. And that is why our text said, put on the whole armor of God, that you may be able to stand. Either you believe it or not, we are facing war. We are being confronted with battles. The day you are born into this world, you see a baby born crying. The baby is saying, why am I here? So you are born from the first day into battle. This world is not an easy place. Either you offend anyone, you don't offend anyone, battle is already waiting. Either you have money or you don't have money, battle is waiting. And that is why the message to all this morning say, whose side are you? Are you on the side of God or you are on the side of the devil. You have enemies. If you don't have enemy from your father's house, you may have it from your in-laws. If you don't have enemy from your in-laws, you may have enemies from your friends. You don't have enemy from your friends, you can even have enemies from the church. Church. My father saw, my biological daddy saw a revelation that don't go to church. And so he decided not to go to church. He was an elder in CAC before he died. He saw in the dream that don't go to church that day. He said, okay. On that same day, somebody carried charms, and put it on his seat. In the church. In the church. Enemy comes here and there. Even there is household enemies from your brother, like the case of Joseph. Can you imagine Joseph being arrested by his own brothers? Household enemy. Even your mother could be your enemy. Your father could be your enemy. How will your mother be your enemy? Your mother could be the one standing on your way for progress. You want to get married, and your mother will say, this one get married. Who is going to go to my market? Therefore, don't let her marry now. Your mother could be your enemies. Your father could be your enemies. These are household enemies. Your parents could be your enemies. Genesis chapter 27. A good example of Rebekah. Isaac. You connive with Jacob to deny Esau his birthright. Enemy. The mother was the enemy. And what about the case of Isaac also? Daddy Joe is making us understand that Abraham did not tell Isaac the truth. That Isaac, you will be the lamb. When Isaac asked and said, where is the lamb? I have seen the fire, I have seen the wood. He said, God will provide. He didn't tell him the truth. Even the father, literally, didn't tell his son, you will be the one we are to sacrifice. And when you talk about in-laws, yes, what about King Saul? King Saul was an in-law to David. But look at what King Saul did. He tried to kill David. He said, let us give David a wife to be a snare to David. Can you imagine? Your in-law could be your enemy. We are not even talking about witches and wizards, principalities and powers. There are witches, there are wizards. You have not seen one. You will see one day. There are witches, there are wizards. I mean, I've told you before that a lady, a father came and said, Pastor, this my girl. This my girl is possessed. Are you sure? He said, yeah. I said, okay, go. So I invited the girl. The girl was like, at that time, maybe 13, 14, 15. So I invited the girl. She said, come to church. The girl came. I said, now, two of us are here now. Tell me, are you a witch or you are not? He said, Pastor, I am a witch. You tell me lies, I kill you. I have the power to kill, and I will kill you.